Alright, what's up, folks? Your boy Public in the building. I got you guys a match between TeleDAD versus, of course, the 6 card Fire Fist. I took out Torrential and Compulse because I felt like it doesn't do anything, and Vayne's Emptiness needs to be more effective. So I dropped Max C to 1, and I played Triple Emptiness now. Triple Emptiness, and I put back the mistake back in. So pretty much in this matchup, I mean, I really started with a slow hand. So he's either going to instant level 8 synchro to Stardust, which is not a bad idea because you don't know what your opponent's playing during this time. I mean, like, he had a good first turn setup, but then everything changed when the onslaught got to my hand. So pretty much my whole entire hand, pretty much the whole entire situation of having like a slow hand became a fast hand. I didn't even depend it on Tanky during that time. Like, only went for Tanky to get the surge. I mean, I misplayed right there because I should have just kamikaze with Boar, and I would have been able to. Well, not really, because there was no reason for me to kamikaze. So, alright. So I won the Katsuki. I'm gonna tank. And the next thing you know, really, 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 I freaking hate that card. So I get messed up. He fed me formations, which he was not supposed to do, but it's whatever. So here's the setup that you do to get the formation to activate. So I'm gonna negate both their effects, run into Dark End. There's no reason for me to try to beat over the field. I just need to depend on Seito and I'll win. So I put Saki in defense mode because my life points are very low. So I can't do any risky plays right now at the moment. So he's either going to Cravons. I read the synchro play. I don't know why he went into that. He should have just kept the monster on the field and just ran him over. So I bring out the monsters. I get 4 formations. He runs in the board, and my stupid stuff. I would put dragon in attack mode when I was not supposed to. So activate 10 to go into Cardinal. We're gonna put back those 2 monsters back to the deck, and we're just gonna style on him. So there was no reason for me to summon Wolfbark because there's not enough root cards in there, and yeah, that's the game. That's over 9,000. All right, all right. So we got game 2. So in this matchup, my dumb self would side in Soul Drain, which is a terrible going second card. I wish I would have just sided in Transmigration because it does more things. So he's gonna force rare out the malicious. He's gonna do another setup now, but this time, at first, I thought he was gonna go for Eradicator, but he just sat on Colossus and Stars. I'm like, God damn. So, and again, I had, with the slow hands. So he runs over Raven. I get a tanky. I take 29 to the face, and now I make a huge misplay here. So you'll see what happens. So I tackle the monster. I I should have, well, yeah, I should have just lanced on the stars and just ran it over, but instead I I went for the dragon boost, so I get another tanking, and then I was forced to MST my own tanky, so I don't get knocked over by Colossus and lose horribly. So I go into another Tire King. He had a bottomless, so I'm like, oh snap. So I'm gonna get 10-2 because I already have a 10-10 on the field. So I'm gonna go there, run over the Stardust, get a tanky, another Wolf Part, use Gorilla's Effect, draw, the 2 cards from Magical Planner. So alright, so I'm praying, I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't have something, please don't have something. He didn't have nothing. So Wolfbark into Tire King. He didn't MST. It was pretty weird. Oh yeah, he wasn't able to. So I used Bear's Effect to get rid of the Colossus. Attack. get another Tenki, special summon out for Suelo, and I get Seito because I already have 7 engraved. Because he fed up too many formations. I balanced the monster, and that was the game. So, and of course, we love bonus games. Alright, what's up, folks? This is your bonus game right here. No, this is I'm using scraps. Scraps. Now, ever since I saw the new support, what scraps got in, I had, a few of the testings I had that I was supposed to post up on YouTube. So this is one of the scrap testings I have. This is This is the current format one before Dragon Rulers became a thing. Well, not became a thing, but when Dragon Rulers came back again. So I like scraps. I mean, they have a lot of potential of being, a sleeper deck for Primal Origins. So, and I like the deck. I really do, because it reminds me of Fire Fist when I'm going off. So I'm gonna drop that Grand Soil, Scrap Golem, and this is just game. And usually if I was going against like a lame out deck, it would never go off like that. So I'm gonna show you guys another video because you guys deserve it. Alright, so this is your second bonus game. Now this is very important. Well, not important, but this is where I was playing 50 cards. During this time, I don't know. I was really lacking something. And I think these are one of the games that that showed me it, like where I had to sit back on Seito because of this. Now this duel right here, this very duel at 50 cards, showed me a lot of tricks that I never knew. So you see, as you guys can see now, there was no Raven extension combos during that time. I didn't see it during that time. So just look at it. Just look at it. I'm like, wow. I was just terrible back during that time. It's terrible. Wasting formations. And, this is against Norix, but I think this deck is very sleepy because like it walls up so hard. I hate these tokens, man. And, and again, like oh my gosh, I was just playing reckless. I was playing so reckless, but I guess. I mean, if you guys want the 50 card build, let me know in the comments below. So this match, it really taught me why Seito was made for Fire Fist. It was made for it for a reason. Cause Black Rose, always with the Black Rose, always. So I lost a full field of formations, a full field. You know how much that hurts? Just take a hammer to your foot and you know how much that hurt. Losing that field. So he's still in the corner backing up. I still have some type of field advantage, which I'm surprised. I mean, looking at how I didn't even read the BLS. I was like, wow. I didn't even read it, but and, Lance helped me out during the time. Top decking the Raven. I'm just like, wow. There's just like a lot of there was a lot of things I was missing during that time. Chance modifier play. I should have just went. Oh yeah, I was out of formations. This is the reason why I went to 60 cards. Another reason why I went to 60 cards, because the deck tutor itself, you don't need consistency. You need freaking your tools of master stretching. And look at that. That was the weakest Seito I ever freaking see. So he does that, he commits suicide right there. But again, I just really I was really lacking things in this match, in this duel. So, this is your boy Pop Like out.